Peace. Welcome back to Essence Tarot. And this is going to be a twin flame reading. Okay. So we're going to channel in the twin flame message from Spirit to see what's going on with our divine feminines and divine masculines in separation or together. Okay. Those who have met and those who haven't. What's the delay? What's going on with the connection? Okay, so we're starting off with the Sun card. Okay, plans that work out perfectly, amazing ideas that lead to reward and commendation, gratitude for the blessing of life. Okay, so we're starting off with the Sun card. All right, so it looks like going in this connection. Okay, I'm gonna make it a collective because you never know what they really feel. Some of them never really speak up loud enough. Some of them just keep it to themselves, and these are the frequencies that's most likely not expressing their feelings as much. Okay, they're keeping it on the low on how they truly feel. Okay, so this person or peoples or energy or frequency are planning to move forward. Okay, as an individual. Okay, they're looking for more of enlightenment. I'm seeing Spirit saying more of an enlightenment, following their guidance. Okay, trying to make plans. Yeah, see, got the dreamer. Okay, so you got embrace your true purpose, begin a new venture, trust yourself. Okay, so it looks like a lot of people, if you're in a divine connection, most likely you're going to go into a separation. But don't take it personal. Spirit is pretty much saying it's just that the flame has to be what they call, I wouldn't say lit again. It just has to be the spark has to be lit higher. In order for y'all to do that, Spirit is pretty much gonna have to separate y'all. Because like they say, you never know what you got until it's gone. So separation is definitely happening here. Just reminding themselves of themselves again. So they're trying to connect. They're trying to take themselves, because, being in a connection could be super intense. Okay, super intense. The frequency can be elevating up and down, up and down. So, to find self-love again, sometimes you got to spend some time alone. Now, if people in union don't separate, most likely they will distance themselves while they're in the connection. And, to go within to find more about themselves. Okay, so you do have the Magician card. All right. Do the right thing for the right reason. Okay, take charge of your life. You can manifest what you want and need to be a success. You can manifest what you need to be a success. Okay. So like I said, what they're doing is trying to. Okay, what they need is time. All right, they need some time to rekindle that flame. They need space. Some of them, the ones who are in union, they may either stay in union and just distance themselves, try, like some of the masculines might try to find a man cave, or some of the feminines might try to have girl time out with your friends. Spirit is saying that's okay too. So it's nothing wrong with, giving yourself some time to regroup. Okay, for those in separation, most likely you're going to be in separation just a little bit longer because you're more selfish with your timing. You want to do other things than to come into connection. And for the Magician card, the Magician card is only just the person just trying to make sure that this is what they really want to do. It's almost like how they would say the wedding jitters or something, because when you find in your connection, you're already connected. So when it comes manifesting the physical, you just get cold feet. Okay, so what's going on with this connection, Spirit? All right, just wake up. Okay, Spirit is saying it's wake up time. For those who have been asleep, sometimes either when you're in union, because frequency does shift along with the planet and The solar, as the planet shift and everything, and the frequency and everything triggers, and as the technology gets more technical and the people get more lazy, just a lot going on where if this person is a sleeping being, spirit is pretty much saying it's time for them to wake up. Okay, if you're in a union and you're wondering why your being, okay, your other half is distancing themselves, it's only because they're trying to trigger themselves again by spending some time to remember the spiritual connection. Okay, because when you get into a physical union, you tend to forget about the divine. Okay, that's why they say you're supposed to put God first. But God is your spirit, so you're supposed to put spirit first, and then you guys. Because without spirit, you would have never been guided in the first place. So even if you're in separation, spirit is saying this person will come into their awakening and wake up. Okay, so they're following their intuition to wake up because they're unhappy. Okay, a lot of unhappy things are happening with these people in separation, and if you're in union, most likely a lot of people are unhappy about the physical needs, wants, and desires, haven't balanced that out, haven't realized the difference yet. Like I said, some of them have to separate because they feel a little bit overwhelmed. It's putting them into a slight depression. Nobody's perfect, but everybody has to face it eventually. They were wrong. I was wrong. Okay. If you're in union, they were wrong for distancing themselves. They know this, but they're trying to the people in union, okay, they want to connect back to their purpose, okay, and they know what triggered them to awaken was losing you, so they want to distance themselves. It's almost becoming addictive to distance themselves just so they can get that connection back with spirit. Okay, they were wrong, and if you're in separation, this person that has been disconnected and not on their purpose, they definitely have to wake up because they was definitely wrong about the decision that they was making, and it caused them unhappiness. They were unhappy because they were wrong, and they realized that. Okay, wow, look at that. You got divine love. Okay, they were wrong about the connection that they had. Okay, they were sleeping. They must admit that, of course. That's part of repentance. Okay, or letting spirit know that they were wrong. Okay, you got to wake up, following their intuition to wake them up because they're unhappy. Spirit is trying really hard to do so. Okay, at the bottom of the card I just seen it says toxic relationships. So they're waking up from toxic relationships. If some of them are in other situations like karmic situations, they're waking up from toxic. They're waking up from toxic relationships. Okay. They releasing themselves from it, okay, because of divine love. All right, some of them been getting messages from spirit that's been telling them to get back on their purpose, getting pushed. Okay, some of you guys can feel the frequency. It's up and down, up and down. So what's happening is like a roller coaster. You're going like up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down too fast, because that's you feeling the frequency shift, the push and pull frequency. They want to come in, they don't. They want to come in, they don't. They want to come in, they don't. Now, mind you, this is not spirit playing these games. This is just the body. Okay, the ego is dying, but as long as there's people out there entertaining the ego, it will refurbish itself. Okay, so if the masculine is dealing with this specific person in separation, or in a toxic relationship, dealing with this specific person, most likely they're going to get bored and it's going to trigger them. Okay, and what's going to happen is most likely men, and I say masculines, they tend to distance themselves mentally first, and then it will manifest physically. So what happens is they stop talking, they start disconnecting themselves, they don't seem interested in the partner that they're dealing with, and what's happening is some of them are in a toxic relationship. So when they get depressed, all of a sudden they tap into they sign out of ego and start to fall into a depression. Okay, this unhappiness is causing them depression. Okay, so spirit is trying to guide them to wake them up. Okay, a lot of them been having dreams about their connection, or messages, or divine spiritual messages that's pushing them back onto their path. With this unhappiness and this depression that they're facing, they were completely unhappy. okay, completely depressed, okay. Spirit has been trying to show them the way, okay, show them the way back to purpose, and show them the way back to their divine love. Okay, love is just oneness with the self, and whenever they find that oneness with the self, they will find oneness with another who is themselves as well, which would be their divine feminine. So the universe is pretty much trying to guide this masculine back onto their path. Okay, when it comes to divine love, they know they have the power to leave where they at. Okay, they know they have the power. And now if you're in union, Spirit is pretty much saying you guys know what you need to do to trigger your flame again, to spark up that flame again, and that's to start studying and doing your spiritual work together if you're in union. Okay, if you're in physical union, do so. Okay, do some studying, study yourselves. You don't have to listen to other people. You can just take the time, light some candles, do stuff to spark the flame, because you got to feed each other energetically. Okay, you guys are chosen to be unlimited sources to each other. Okay, so it's an unlimited energetic exchange, because everybody exchanges energy, but none of it's permanent. See, all this is temporary buzz, but your divine partner gives you that unlimited access to unlimited energy, and they will realize that when they dealing with these karmics. Okay, when they dealing with the karmic energy, that low frequency, that low vibrational energy, they cannot survive in there with another lower vibrational being. Okay, so that's what's happening. Two negatives don't make it right, so it's got to be a negative and positive. They got to be able to feed, and what happens with their divine love, this divine partner can help them manifest, because you guys, like I would prefer, like my masculine would say to me, solar panel. We talked about solar panels. It's like we recharge each other. So you got to look at it like that. Stop looking at yourselves as fleshly beings. Okay, it's not what you think. Okay, so when they're with this person, it's not what you think. It's really not what you think. They're in survival mode. Yes, they're in limbo, but it's not what you think it is. Okay, and it wasn't what they thought. Okay, so you guys could clearly know what to think about, but it's like it's not what you thought it was, and it's not what they thought it would be either. Okay, so they want to come out of this. They want to come out of this toxic relationship. They're not happy. Let's see what else, Spirit. Give me one more card. Deception. I like fucking off. Okay, they're not happy because they like being free. Okay, this is what's caused them. They like fucking off. Okay, but Spirit is pretty much saying they have to wake up from that illusion. Okay, yeah, they understand that, some people believe that they have the free will to do. Yeah, you have the will to act, but it's never free. And this is the consequences that's happening. The masculine's flame is not lit. And there's no coincidence why I lit all these damn flames and they're just going off right now. But anyway, the masculine's flame wants to be triggered again. The soul needs to feed. Okay, not the ego. The ego is feeding off of false prophets, false connections, karmic partners and shit, whatever you guys want to call it. Low vibrational beings. They cannot feed off of low vibrational beings. So they will come to someone who has a higher life of energy. Now, anybody can say and do and act, but what they're seeking is that unlimited source. Okay, and it's not a bad thing. This is what life is about. It's about giving and exchanging, but it's about finding that person who you can give unlimited energy to, where you both, when one is down, the other one has the energy, the other one can read the mind, the other one knows exactly what it is to make their partner help lift their partner up to a high vibration, because the souls will connect and the souls will talk to each other, or it will be one with itself, and it will vibrate and everybody will get along. Okay, so let's see what else is going on, Spirit. Okay, so we do have passion. Okay, a lot of the masculines are in a passionate kind of frequency. A lot of feminines are in a passion. Everybody's in a passionate frequency. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Spirit is saying that there's nothing wrong with that. Okay, and this is, like I said, what's happening is they're not being fed. They're waking up and they're unhappy. These people, the collective is not happy because whoever you're with, whoever you're dealing with, is not the one, and you know this. the connection was a more lustful kind of connection. It was never a divine connection with these karmics that they deal with, or these low vibrational beings. Okay, I'm gonna start calling them low vibrational beings. Fuck all that calling them karmics and shit. You fuck with me, I'm gonna start calling them low vibrational beings. Okay, and that's just it. And shit, low frequency vampires. Okay, you have religious factors. Okay, your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing, okay, and your spiritual path, okay? So they were wrong for thinking about, it was more self-centered. What I'm seeing is self-centered. They were wrong, they unhappy, and they were wrong for what they believed in, okay? They were wrong for what they believed in. And the way you see things, it's out of control. I'm seeing control. And they were wrong, okay? They led by lust and passion, but this was more like they were led. This wasn't a law of attraction that led them to this connection, this toxic energy, okay, this false twin, or whatever you want to call it, this low vibrational being. It was more of a fatal attraction, but they couldn't see the fatal until now. Okay, so don't get fatal attraction confused with the law of attraction. The law of attraction gives you what you need, and give you what you were supposed to have. But the fatal attraction is something that your ego lives by. Your ego will draw you into something just because it looks nice and shiny, and then it will betray you, and that's a fatal attraction right there. Okay, you deserve love. You are lovable. Okay. So everybody deserves love. And once again, okay, this person felt like they didn't, once they made that bad decision to choose this toxic low vibrational being, okay, they feel like shit. But Spirit is pretty much saying, if you get back on your path, if you stay back on your path, or get back on your path. All right, sorry about that. My camera, it stopped. So, as I said before, okay, you deserve love. Okay, the camera stopped. I didn't even realize that. But anyway, I'm going to go where I ended up at. So, the card after that was worth waiting for. Okay, divine timing is at work in your love life. Okay, so Spirit is pretty much saying be patient and wait. Okay, I also had got, you're very close to achieving your goal. Okay, so Spirit is pretty much saying, you're getting there. Okay, stop fucking off. You're getting there. It's not what you think. You have to be patient when it comes to divine love. Okay, so you got meditation and contemplate. Okay, contemplate about your decision. Be more careful how you plan. Okay, Spirit is pretty much saying, we fucking up because we don't have enough discipline. Okay, we don't have enough discipline. Okay, I can accomplish what I set my mind to. What is your mind focusing on? What is your mind focusing on? Your mind focusing on the needs and wants. Okay? So we have luck is on your side. When we awaken, okay, luck is on our side. So we have to understand how much the universe is doing for us. Okay? We have that deception there. Okay, I'm looking over here. I got that deception sitting here. Didn't even realize that. But that's not the bottom of the romance cards. Okay, deception. So yeah, we're all feeling like, we're being misguided and everything, but that Spirit is pretty much saying that's not true. Okay, it's most definitely not true. Okay, let me turn this on. So it's most definitely not true. Okay, so you got to follow your intuition. Okay, your dreams are giving you signs straight up. Okay, you're being guided. Okay, don't take it for granted. Okay, you are the magician. You are the physical form. You are the walker. Okay, yes, you have the will to act, but your actions will come with a reaction. So be mindful how you do it. Okay, it's time for you to wake up. Okay, luck is on your side. When you do that, luck is on your side. Okay, you do have passion. When you awaken and you understand your worth, the passion will be flipped. It will be flipped from lust to passion, and then you can have that connection. But you're unhappy now because you're led by lust. You're led by desires, wants, and needs. The physical illusion, you're led by that. Okay, Spirit is pretty much saying that that you was wrong, and at the end of the day, you have to understand. Okay, the way I thought that things was, it wasn't. Okay, it wasn't the way I thought it was. Of course, nothing's ever the way you think it is. Okay, it's called mind trickery. It's called the game. Okay, and some of y'all won't say I don't have time to play with games, essence. But hey, listen, this is just life. Okay, look at it on, not, I don't mean game as in children, but look at it as something you can see your way through. Okay, you got divine love, you deserve love. Okay, and until we get to that understanding and be patient and stop overthinking the illusion, we will find this love. Okay, stop fucking off, meaning stop wasting time chasing, wanting, worrying, and all that, and start focusing on self. Okay, start focusing on self. Spirit is putting us saying, when you wait, you got, you're really close. When you start to wait, the longer it takes you to be patient, the longer it will take you to come into union. Because first of all, you got to be patient with yourself. You need that discipline. You need that understanding. You need to be at peace with yourself before you can love another. And it's very simple here in this reading. And I'm just going to keep it real. Okay? So I'm going to leave it at that.